Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Welcome to Subsoil Engineers, and I am Abu Hassan Muhammad Sabzad, here with you to show you how to complete an SPT and stop sampling in subsoil investigation. Let's have a look on various parts of SPT set that very commonly used in Bangladesh. This is tripod, just arranged of 3 pipes, pulley, hook and sufficient nut and bolts. Arrow shows the tripod pipes. The tripod used as rig just help lifting the weight up. This is pulley. Rope. By shape and size, the pulley is such that the rope can freely move through the pulley. This is drilling rod. Drilling rod is just a pipe of outer diameter 50 mm and inner diameter 38 mm so that the wall thickness remains 6 mm. This is chisel or cutter, just a special arrangement of 150 mm long cutting head and a 90 mm diameter outer dia shaping ring that provides cutting at the borehole bottom and shapes the borehole by the diameter 100 mm. This is called Subsoil joint, through which the delivery hose pipe from high pressure slurry pump connected to the hollow drilling rod. The total arrangement provides fluid flow from slurry tank to the bottom of the borehole. Split barrel sampler or SPT spoon, the most important part of this test. Inshallah, another individual video will come soon showing the detailed specification of this spoon and describing how harmful maybe the test result is for unspecified or de-specified spoon. Hammer, the another most important part for SPT. There are various types of hammer, but the common property is its weight is 140 pound or 63.5 kg. Another individual video inshallah will come soon showing the detailed specification of different type of SPT hammer system and describing how much derailed the test result may be for unspecified or de-specified hammer or and hammering procedure. More on, there are some other parts or equipment like high pressure slurry pump, spades, shovel, bucket, levers, chain wrench, etc. Going not to describe details here to shorten this video. Inshallah, different video will come soon sequentially for details procedure and specification for each and every parts and equipments. Just a general and brief description is being tried to be given here to avoid the excess length of this video. Let's start the work. Cutter fitted with drilling rod is being down to the bottom of the borehole from where the borehole to be advanced. Two nose pipe is down already. 3, 4, 4.5, and finally 5.5. That means 55 feet. It shows the work for 50 feet was done earlier and now for 55 feet is going on. There is a mechanical slurry pump driven by diesel engine and now is getting ready to be started. Yes, started. A stream of mud slurry under pressure was forced through the hollow drilling rod by pumping through a hose pipe fitted with the Subsoil joint at the top of the drilling rod. The pump keeps forcing the drilling fluid to the bottom of the borehole through the hose pipe and the hollow drilling rod joined together with the help of C-bell joint. Now, with the help of tripod, pulley, and rope, the cutting is being continued. The cutter or chopping bit, along with the drilling rod, continued twisting as it was raised and dropped on the soil at the bottom of the hole. The movement of the cutter provided cutting, and the mud slurry at high pressure flow carried the loosened soil up the annular space between the drilling rod and the side of the borehole, and it overflows at ground surface, where the soil suspension in mud slurry was allowed to settle in a tank and the top fluid of the tank was recirculated. The soil settled in a tank is visually inspected for identification or classification. The borehole was advanced to the desired depth, and now the cutter is being pulled out of the borehole. The method that used in this subsoil investigation for cutting and advancing the borehole to the desired elevation is very familiar and commonly used method in Bangladesh, likely known as percussion washboring method. SPT spoon or split barrel sampler of 50 mm outer and 35 mm inner diameter, edge thickness, edge angle is as specified in ASTM, fitted with the lower end of the drilling rod. The rod then lowered into the borehole. Setting marks by 6 inches, 6 inches, 6 inches for SPT or N below that to be found from counting SPT hammer blow for each 6 inches. Upper end of drilling rod is fitted with SPT hammer. Here is safety hammer of a weight of 63.5 kg, complete with pickup and self-tripping mechanism that ensures that the weight has a free fall of exactly 30 inches. SPT is done by penetrating the spoon 18 inches, 6 inches plus 6 inches plus 6 inches using hammer drop. Number of blows for each 6 inches penetration is recorded. SPT or N below is the number of blows for the penetration of second and third 6 inches as per ASTM. Inshallah, a sequence of video will be coming soon on various points of subsoil investigation, including fieldwork by various methods and sufficient laboratory tests, and also on details specification and work procedure of different parts and equipments. So if this video is satisfactory to you, then I would like to request you to subscribe our channel and follow our Facebook pages to stay with us. Also, I would like to request you to throw like and comments to inspire us for making videos according to your preferences. SPT is done by counting and recording drop hammer blows for each 3 or 6 inches penetration. Now to collect sample called disturb sample from SPT spoon or skid barrel sampler. SPT spoon is being pulled out. Here it is shown how to complete an SPT and a disturb soil sampling. And in this test it is for 55 feet. Here the procedure is shown for a single SPTN sampling, but it is repeated for every SPTN sampling generally taken at 5 feet or 1.5 meter interval, or where the layer changes daily inspected while cutting is ongoing up to the final depth of the borehole. If any query about this video or any advice for the next video, please don't hesitate to throw a comment in the comment box. By commenting, let us know how the video is to you. Now sample to be collected daily from SPT spoon and preserved in polythene bag at moisture-proof condition with proper identification mark for necessary laboratory tests. Simply, that's all about how to complete an SPT and disturb sampling in subsoil investigation. Each and every advice and criticism is welcome always. Request again for subscription, like and comments. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.